So it looks like Sony is trying to do what Sony always does, which is try to pull a fast one on gamers. And apparently they're doing it with Horizon Zero Dawn. So if you guys are unaware, maybe you're living under a rock or something, Horizon Zero Dawn has finally had its remaster officially announced. Not that anybody even asked for one, because why are you remastering a game that just came out not that long ago? But still, Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a remaster. And after the announcement of this remaster, suddenly, and not so shockingly, they decide to raise the price drastically on Horizon Zero Dawn's PS4 version.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool.
Now, you're probably sitting there asking yourself, well, why would they do this? Why would they raise the price of the previous game? And obviously, I have a few conspiracy theories over why I think this is. So let's get into this article, guys, from Eurogamer. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. So again, it says that they recently raised the Horizon Zero Dawn PS4 price following the remaster announcement. In the time since PlayStation announced that it would be releasing a remastered PS5 and PC version of Guerrilla's Horizon Zero Dawn, it has also quietly bumped up the price of the original PS4 game. Price history data on the game, as shared on sites such as psprices.com, shows that the PS4 version of Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition was selling for $15.99 and had been for some time, until it got a sudden sharp price increase yesterday, which was September 25th. Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition is now retailing for $34.99 on the official UK PlayStation Store, more than double what it was a couple of days ago. On the US Store, meanwhile, it is currently retailing at $39.99. Now, again, you guys are probably wondering, gee, why that is. Well, there's a couple of reasons, in my opinion, right? Reason number one is they know that this particular remaster is not exactly getting good press, okay? For all intents and purposes, people are making fun of the fact that the remaster is featuring the fat face Aloy instead of the slim face Aloy, which was actually in the original Horizon Zero Dawn. That's probably the reason why they actually did decide to remaster the game so soon. They wanted to correct the past mistakes, if you catch my drift. But still, they are, in fact, raising the price because they know that the discussion around the current, remastered one is not exactly very good. So if people want to get that game, they could just go and buy the PS4 version for much, much cheaper and get a better, the same, if not better experience by going to go buy that game, because you can still play it on PS5. So there's no reason for you not to go buy it, right? And it's really not that much better of a graphical upgrade. Have you seen Horizon Zero Dawn? Especially on PC. I mean, on PC, it is like ridiculous how good that game looks, considering that it's not even that old and doesn't even need a remaster. So that's number one. Number two is that they're very sneaky, right? They know that people are probably going to go buy the PS4 version because that's just the way to get the game at a much cheaper price, and you're not really missing anything. Well, apparently now, by bumping it up to $39.99, you are essentially going to be spending the same price as you would have if you would have bought the remaster anyway. So Sony is trying to remove the decision from you and trying to force you to get the remaster because now the pricing incentive is not there. They're very sneaky. These guys are absolutely anti-consumer through and through. It's actually a really messed up move that they're doing, but it's something that's really not that shocking when you think about it and think about who's doing it. So it says the timing of this increase is no coincidence. During this week's State of Play broadcast, PlayStation announced Horizon Zero Dawn was getting its long-rumored PS5 and PC remaster. Set to arrive this October, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered promises a range of enhancements on the now 7-year-old original, including more than 10 hours of re-recorded conversation, motion capture, as well as countless graphical improvements. Yeah, none of this stuff is worth the upgrade. I just want to let you guys know that. Like, literally, none of this stuff. It's 10 hours of re-recorded conversation, right? It's not 10 hours of extra conversation. So you're going to get the same amount of conversation you did before, except now it's just re-recorded. And most people probably wouldn't even notice the difference between most of the conversation taking place in the video game. So it's really no reason for you to pay more to get the same amount. It says on its release, this remastered version will retail at $49.99 in the US. I'm looking for the UK equivalent. But those who already own Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition will be able to upgrade to the new PS5 or PC version for $9.99. So in short, if you had purchased Horizon Zero Dawn a few days ago, it would have been cheaper overall to follow that $10 upgrade path. But if you purchase the PS4 version now, you will end up paying the same amount as the remastered version's full price if you chose to upgrade. We see you, Sony. So that's really what it's about, right? This is what it genuinely is about. They realized that there was a way for them to capitalize and make way more money. People are not dumb, right? So people were going to go buy the PS4 version, and if they wanted to upgrade, they could have spent $10 and they would have saved a lot of money, right? It would have came out to like, I think maybe $29.99 instead of $49.99. And Sony realized this, and they decided to say, hey, wait, we need to change this so that we can make sure we ensure the maximum opportunity to get $49.99 for this remastered version, which is what we're putting out, right? They want to charge you essentially almost full price, right, for a remastered game. That's what they want to do. And this is their new business model. This is why they're doing this, because they know that their new stuff just isn't hitting. This is the same company that decided to lose, rumored anyway, $400 million on Concord. You think they got money to throw around right now? No, they need to make up some money. They have to absolutely nickel and dime people everywhere they can. So this is the chance that they're getting. So ultimately, guys, like I said before in previous videos and in this video, I'll say it again. Horizon Zero Dawn is absolutely a cash grab. In the terms of the remaster anyway, it's a cash grab. There's nothing here that warrants you spending $10 more to upgrade the version that you already have. And for all you know, the 10 hours of re-recorded conversation might not be to your interest. You might actually like the 10 hours that was not re-recorded. You might actually like it in its original state. And you'll never know it because once you upgrade, you can't go back, to my knowledge. You're kind of stuck with the remaster. So again, I just don't see the reason for this to exist. This game has no reason to exist. Like, this game came out, in 2017? Why are you remastering a game that just came out not even a few years ago? It's beyond me, but I'll tell you why. It's because, number one, they know it's cheaper, development costs are a lot lower, and they can maximize profits against dumb people who are going to spend the money to buy this upgrade. Whether or not people do it or not, time is going to tell, but you don't even have the choice anymore to go and buy the cheaper Zero Dawn that, for all intents and purposes, is the better Zero Dawn for a lot of people. They're going to force you to take the fat Aloy whether you want it or not, and you're just going to sit there and have to choose between whether or not you buy the game or you don't. I already know, for me, I have the original Zero Dawn on PS4. No reason for me to want to upgrade, obviously. I am not going to go, choose the fat Aloy. There's no reason for me to do that. And I'm sure a lot of people feel the exact same way. So ultimately, Sony is a scumbag for doing this, and they are the exact reason why people are making fun of them and boycotting a lot of their games, because, when you are greedy like this, when corporate greed takes over, and a lot of the issues we have in gaming have to do with corporate greed. It doesn't really have to do with wokeness. Wokeness is, I feel like, a after effect of the corporate greed. But the corporate greed that made this decision, it just shows that they don't give a fuck, man. They don't care about you. They don't care about gamers. And they're trying to nickel and dime you for everything that they can. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.